Jermell Charlo, the undisputed super welterweight champion of the world, versus Tszyu. As you guys can tell by the title, the fight's official. Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, like I was saying, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, the fight's official. January 28th. January 28th, we will see this fight. 2023. Look, I'm happy that this fight's happening. I really am. I think it's a good fight. To those who don't know, the WBO has ordered this fight. The World Boxing World Boxing Organization has ordered this fight. So Charlo had no choice but to fight Tszyu, or else he would have gotten stripped off the belt that he just won against Brian Castaño. There's always been agreements leading up to the Castaño rematch when it comes to what's next for the winner of that fight, and pretty much both fighters agreed. Charlo and Castaño agreed that they will fight Tszyu after that fight, and now here it is. The problem is that we have to wait half a freaking year for this fight, which I don't understand. I know Tim is, I think he suffered an injury in his last fight, if I remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't need freaking half a year, more than half a year, because that fight took place a few months ago. I'm pretty sure he doesn't need more than half a year to recover from that. I could be wrong, I'm not a medical expert, but man, we have to wait all the way till January. And I'm not sure if Charlo will be fighting, because right now, if you look at the super welterweight division, we have Charlo, who is the main man of the division, holds all the belts: WBO, IBF, WBC, and WBA. Yeah, Fundura holds the interim champion, to those who don't know. So Tszyu is the mandatory for the WBO. He also has another mandatory in Bakram Murtazaliev, an undefeated fighter from Russia who is currently 20-0. And I've read that he was also in agreement to fight him. So is Charlo gonna fight Murtazaliev in the later part of this year? But that's kind of risky, no? Like, that's a little risky to fight Murtazaliev and then fight Tszyu in January. So I don't know the situation right now. Soto and Madrimov were supposed to fight to see who's the mandatory in the rematch, but that fight ended up being a technical draw due to a clash of heads. Should be a what do you call it? A no contest. But anyway, I'd like to see Charlo fight one more time before the end of the year, because if we look at his resume, he's been fighting once a year for the past few years. Fought once in 2020 against Jason Rosario, Castaño, the first fight last year, and the rematch this year. Like, come on, man, this guy is in his prime. He should be fighting twice a year. It would be a shame if we have to wait a whole another year, or well, half a year, for him to see Charlo back inside the ring, especially coming off that spectacular win against Castaño. You got to piggyback on that momentum, on that popularity if you want to keep putting your name out there. And I think Charlo's also facing some legal stuff now, both the twins. I don't know, man. I'm happy that this fight's happening. I just was hoping for it to happen this year, but we have to wait all the way till next year, January 28th, for this fight. I mean, the time flies, but man. Anyway, Tszyu, like I said, if I remember correctly, he injured his hand against Terrell Gausha. That was back in March. That's why I'm like, he needs basically almost a year for that hand to be ready. Huh. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just happy that it's happening, and yeah, hopefully both fighters will stay healthy, and we will see this fight next year. And yeah, and it looks like it's gonna be here in the States. Yeah, I think the fight will definitely be. They haven't announced the venue yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be here in the States. And keep in mind, for the Australian fans, you guys are ahead in time. So if it happens here on the 28th, it'll be on the 29th over in Australia. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.